My balloons is trying to hang on in there with a sister. So there we go. Now y'all can see me and I can see y'all. There we go. I'm centered. Hey. Good morning, Nyla. How are you? So y'all listen. Just bear with me because I was on other phone calls this morning. And so I can't be talking about brand consistency and I'm all late and stuff. But things happen. It's Friday. Okay, y'all. It's Friday. But yeah, we changed the name from Forward Friday to Coach to Coach. Because I want to be able to offer these free courses on any day of the week and not just Fridays. Okay, so that's one of the big changes. I was asked, why did I change it from Forward Fridays to Coach, and that's why. And again, this goes along with your branding and this goes along with marketing. Okay, all of this. Nyla, you know what? This was left from my anniversary, from my 7-year anniversary, and it's still going strong. Okay, so we're going to use it. It goes with branding, it goes with marketing, all of these good things. And so I wanted to come in, and so I really, really wanted to get started. And as y'all know, I got my mug. Y'all see, got the Coach mug and everything. Again, branding and marketing strategies, which I'm going to share some stuff with you guys about that, your products and your services. So share this if you haven't shared it. If you're watching me on YouTube, let me know you're watching me on YouTube. If you're watching me on another platform, let me know where you're watching me from. Okay, let's jump right into this, you guys. I was trying to share it myself on Facebook, but it wasn't letting me do it. So I'm trying to do what I do over here, y'all. I think I have to share it by the link or something like that. But we're gonna make it work. And for those who are in with us, thank you for joining me this morning. I know you could have been anywhere else doing anything else, but you decided to join me today, and I'm forever grateful. So I'm sharing this over to our groups. Out of the Ashes has it, and I'm sharing it over to our Hers Girl group. There we are. So everybody is in, and that's as far as I'm sharing it. Everybody else gonna have to follow us over here from the regular life coaching page. You can share it, you guys, on the other pages for me if you don't mind. I really would appreciate that. So thank you. All right, so let's jump into this with the branding and with the marketing. Again, I'm Dr. K, as y'all know, but let's start with branding and let's start with marketing. One of the things that I see that people have a lot of problems with right now is getting their colors. Everybody thinks that branding and marketing is strictly about colors, and it's not. It's not just about colors. Colors matter, yes, as y'all can see, but it's just not about colors. Good morning, Christine. I see you. It's not just about colors, okay? Basically, when you get into the branding portion and the marketing portion, thank you, Nyla. There's a lot of things that you have to keep in mind, and not just your colors, all right? So it's way bigger than that, but we'll get into that another time. So right now, because this is where everybody is so focused, is the colors. They ask me, how do you choose your colors? What do you do with your colors? Again, your colors are going to depend on your personality. Okay, so please write these things down. Thank you, Nyla. Write these things down. Your colors, all right, and your logos are going to depend on your personality. Please, you must put your personality inside of these things. Now, when I say your personality, all right, it needs to match what you're doing. Okay. For instance, like I'm an empowerment coach. Because I'm an empowerment coach, my colors are bold. Okay. I don't use soft colors because that's not what I do. I'm an empowerment coach. So empowerment means vibe. It means, I'm all way up here on high, as y'all can tell right now. So my colors are going to be bold. All right. So once I figure out if I'm going a soft route, if I'm doing more towards like the counselings and more towards mentorship, which I do have mentorship. We'll get into that because Coach to Coach is one of my mentorship things for coaches. And as y'all can see, those colors are a little bit more soft. But for my empowerment colors, everything, my overall arching is hers. So those colors are bright and they're bold. They're primary colors. Okay. They're not pastels. Do I have pastels in there? Yes. All right. I can branch off if I want to make it soft and do something on that's a little bit soft. If I say, oh, I'm going to do some transformation things, then I'll use my pastels. But what I don't do is I don't stray far from my primary colors. Okay, you guys. So if you follow me on Instagram, if not, I don't know why, this is a shameless plug, but if you follow me on Instagram and you go over to my Instagram page, you will see that my colors for my hers, they don't stray. I don't stray away from this. This is about brand visibility, okay, and brand consistency. All right, visibility and consistency. You must do both. Okay. So you pick your branding colors depending on your personality or on your business, organization, whatever you're trying to brand. All right. So that's the number one thing. All right. Is when you want to talk about colors, because again, a lot of people, they kind of get the marketing piece, but they have an issue with the color coordinations and things of that nature. Now, when I say brand consistency, that means you are consistent with your colors. You won't gain more visibility if you flip-flop your colors. Okay? Please stay within your color palette. Get a whole branding board together and to start tagging colors and see what works well together. See what you can branch off. Everybody knows that my colors are fuchsia, pink, black, white. You may see a splash of gold or you may see a splash of silver as accent colors. I don't stray away from that color palette, but within that color palette, I do have my softer, like rust colors, my softer pastel, kind of a off pink and a mint green. So but that is for my mentorship side of the house, not for my coaching side. Okay. When it comes to my coaching side, it's this, what you guys are seeing on the screen. I don't stray away from that. Okay. So don't flip flop because you're not consistent. Find colors that you're comfortable with. Find colors that represent you and your personality, and you stick with those. And here's a place that you can go. And I know everybody goes over there, but I'm telling you, it's wonderful. And I'm going to walk you through how to be consistent and have your content calendars together so you're not in a frizzy or a tizzy trying to figure out what am I going to post. Okay. But Canva is perfect when it comes to branding. They have branding palettes already put together for you. When you go over there and you start to put your colors in, they will create a branding palette for you. All right. But it's on the paid subscription. But just get the lowest paid subscription. Okay. I think it's like $12 or something like that. Get the lowest paid. Y'all, I'm giving y'all some tips. All right. Get the lowest paid subscription for a month. All right. If you're trying to save some dollars, I'm helping y'all with your branding, trying to save some dollars. Get the lowest one for a month and get all the branding templates that you can grab for that month. All right. And the reason why I say that is because you're not going to need to switch out your branding templates. Okay. You won't need to do that. So you go over there and you find templates that you like. All right. Fine. And put your branding colors in those templates. Now, here's how you're consistent. Here's how I do what I do every week without hassle. I created all of my templates, okay, that I'm going to use on a regular basis. I don't switch my templates. I don't need to because it's consistency. It works. All right. So choose a template that works for you and choose templates the only thing that you have to do is switch out your wording or switch out your photos at any given time. Okay. Now, some of my templates that I use, I don't change the wording. Sometimes I will change the photo. Okay. Especially if like Thursdays or Thursdays, that doesn't change. Okay. That message does not change. I can use that template over and over and over again, it doesn't change. I can switch out my photo, as I update it, or, I get a new her shirt or something like that, and I want to use that photo, I'll switch it out. But other than that, the template doesn't change. I can use that template forever. That's how people are doing it. They're not sitting down creating new templates every single day. Okay. So create these templates to where you can utilize the same template over and over. And all you have to do is change out the text or change out your photos. That's huge when it comes to branding made easy. You don't need to recreate the wheel. Take a day, you guys, and spend an hour, the most. Okay. Spend an hour the most creating your templates. All right. Your content comes later. Create your templates and find the ones that you say, you know what, I can use this for this, I can use this for this, and I can use this for this. You create those templates, all right? You get them. You put them in your branding colors, okay? Put them in your branding colors. Then after that, then figure out what content that you want to put on your templates. Now, here's something that you really need to be careful when you are utilizing Canva. Sometimes Canva doesn't give you the true size. So you got to play around with it. So you may have to download your template like 3 times until it gives you the size that you're looking for. But just take the time and do that. But here's what you don't want to do. All right. Don't choose the images in there that say Canva, because if you choose the Canva images and they don't say free, when you download them, you're going to have to pay. Okay. Now there's some in there that are worth paying for. Some of the MP3s and MP4s are worth paying for. And it's on like $1 or $2. Okay. $1 or $2. So that's okay. But for the most part, try to go and find the background images that say free and use them, stick them inside of those templates and download the templates. Now you have all of these templates, you guys. Are you listening? So now you have all of these templates. You don't have to recreate them. So you can just go back in Canva. All right. And when I say download the templates, download them as blank. And when I say blank, that means you don't have any wording. All right. And you don't have your photo on it. You're just going to use your Canva with your colors, and you're going to put everything where it needs to be. And you're going to download those templates and onto your laptop or your phone, wherever you store them. All right. So now you have all of them. Now you don't have to pay for them anymore when you decide, okay, I'm done paying for Canva. I don't want to pay anymore. So now you have these templates. So what you can do is you take the templates, you go back into Canva and put them as the background. Voila. You don't even have to change out the colors. You don't have to do anything except add your text and add a photo if you're going to use a photo. Okay. Now, this is how you stay consistent again and get more visibility. Getting more visibility doesn't mean that you're posting all the time. Okay. It means that what you post makes an impact. You can post once a week, but if it makes a huge impact, it'll last all week. You probably wouldn't have to post again. Okay. So everybody is always trying to catch up with all these different algorithms. Y'all forget the algorithms because they change it on you so constantly. I'm trying to just tell you, don't worry about all of that stuff when it comes to branding and marketing. I'm trying to give you tips that are made easy and simple and takes the headache out. Don't worry about the algorithm. Okay, this is what you look for when it comes to visibility. Is go back and check after an hour if someone has liked or loved. If you're using Facebook, like, loved, shared. If you're using Instagram, tapped on the heart or giving you a comment. You're looking for engagement. Forget the algorithms. You're looking for engagement. When it comes to your branding visibility and your marketing, okay? You're looking for the engagement. Did anybody tap, like, love, all right? Hey, good morning, Yolanda. Did anybody tap, like, love on it, okay, after an hour? Okay, sometimes you guys don't see anything that I post because if I post it and it didn't get any engagement, I'll remove it, okay? After an hour, if nobody has liked or loved it, y'all, remove it. Okay. All right. Take it off and then give it another hour and then repost. These are some tricks, tips, and strategies for visibility, to get you visibility. Okay. If nobody liked it, please write this tip down. If nobody liked it or you didn't get any engagement on it, remove it, wait an hour, and then go back and repost. Okay. That's how you get your visibility. Forget the algorithms. That's a headache trying to follow algorithms every day. All right. Now, here's the other thing when it comes to your branding. Now, we talked about your colors. We talked about that they need to be in your personality. And here's the other thing. Y'all, don't get your logo, all right, that you're gonna like. I know everybody's doing a lot of relaunching and stuff like that. I get it. But don't mess with it. All right. When you start to get a lot of visibility, when you start to get a lot of engagement, all right, with your post, don't change your logo. Don't change it up and say, "Ooh, I saw something else that is prettier, so now I want to switch it and I want to flip it." Now people don't know who you are and what you're doing. So leave your logos alone. Okay. Find a logo again that speaks to you and your personality and what you're doing, and then leave it alone. All right. Y'all see my Her stuff? Y'all see this? I haven't changed it, and I won't. It stays there because this is what it is. All right. And because I haven't changed it, that's how it's out there. So I'm trying to show you guys how to get it out there, because I know you're going to see a lot of things. Okay. And you're going to be tempted, and other people are going to be tempted to say, "Oh, if you let me do this, or this, we can make it pop." It don't need to pop as long as it's making an impact. That's all that matters. It's not about it popping. It's not about anything else. So again, stay focused on your stuff. Keep your eyes on your own paper and just stay focused. All right. Don't get distracted. This is talking about consistency, brand visibility, and marketing. This is how it happens, because you don't flip flop on your audience, because the moment you do, then that's when you lose them. Okay. Now, if you have something else that you're bringing under this brand, okay, and you, like I have the Coach to Coach, again, I utilize the colors that I already have, and they're sort of like combined, and so it looks more like a rust color, and then there's a little bit of green, but I don't stray far from my color palette. This color is part of my color palette, so it is like a pinkish rust color like this in the back of me, if you guys can see it. And it's like that. So I don't stray. Okay. I don't stray far from those colors. And so people realize that I'm serious about branding. Right. And when you're serious about branding, they'll see it is when you're consistent. All right. Photos. Here's the other thing when it comes to branding. Find a signature photo. Not saying you can't flip-flop the photos out, but again, if you go look on my Instagram, I was trying to bring up the Instagram, but it wouldn't let me do it. So you guys can get a look at it on screen. But my Instagram, you're going to see a particular photo that's out there, maybe 2 or 3 that I use consistently. I don't change them. I don't flip them. Find a signature photo. All right. And this is what we call your signature look. This look can be used in anything. If you guys see my photo right here on this, this overlay, you see that it's the t-shirt with hers. It's not the sparkling one, but it's another one. But that's what I mean by consistency when it comes to branding. Okay. Because people expect a look. All right. So I have a signature look. I tend to stay with that. Not saying you can't change your hair, y'all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying when it comes to your branding and things like this, you can change your hair all day, but then when you're posting up your things, make sure that you're utilizing that signature look that you have, because you want people to get used to seeing you. This is visibility, brand visibility. Okay. So try to find a signature look. Thanks, Nyla. Try to find a signature look and you stick with that. So when people see that, it just does something. Okay, when it comes to your branding, it does something. I don't know what it is, but people that their eyes, are like glued to your photos and things of that nature, but they associate that look with your brand. Okay, so that's what we mean by brand visibility. Y'all won't see me, do too much of, crazy stuff with my hair and things of that nature. But the photos that I do have, those are the photos that I tend to use in everything. Okay, so get you a couple of photos that are signature looks, y'all, and go with those. All right, so those are the ones that people will see when you are trying to get your color palettes, get your Instagram accounts together, because you really don't want to be all over the place. Now, if you look on my Instagram for my ministry, now you will see photos of me and different stuff and all that stuff. But anytime that you see me post like quotes or sayings or announcements, it will always be on my pink and gold background. All right, or it stays in the purple. I said pink and gold, purple and gold. So my purple and gold over there. And the reason why I use the gold with the purple is because I have gold over here. So if I can like cross, over, sometimes I can bring some of my hair stuff over on that because I have the gold in both of those that connects the pieces. All right, but that's advanced branding, y'all. Right now, we're just doing simple, easy, today tricks that you can use right now to do your branding. Okay, so kind of again, get your color palettes together. If this is your first time doing any type of branding, try to use 3 colors. All right, because sometimes using 4 can get a little tricky with people. So use 3 that you can mix up, that you can match up, and do something quick. Go to Canva, do something quick, and see how it looks. But what you don't want to do, you don't want to have a whole bunch of colors just jumbled together and say, these are my branding colors, because you really don't want a whole rainbow of colors. You really try to stay within 4, no more than 5 colors. And I don't use all 5 colors at once. You may see the pink, black, and white more than anything. Okay, or you may see the fuchsia black and white more than anything. You technically don't see my gold until I'm celebrating something. If I'm celebrating something, or I do backgrounds for birthdays and stuff like that, that's when you'll see more of the golds are for my celebratory events and things. Now, here's another thing when it comes to branding that I'm seeing, and I want you guys to really challenge yourself in this. When you're making your flyers, you guys, when you're making your flyers, y'all, please stay within your branding colors. For your flyers, stay within your branding colors for your flyers. Please, 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 and please, and please, please do that, because and it's okay. I'm not saying that you can't use other colors, but you are branding. All right. This is about visibility. This is about consistency. This is about making your brand a household name and helping you to become a public figure. Okay. And it doesn't take a lot, y'all. Again, you can use Canva to make the Instagram flyers right off the bat real quick. You've already made your backgrounds, your templates, pop them in there and put your stuff in there. Or use postonmywall.com. Some of those are done for you, and all you have to do is click them and change your colors to your own colors. Okay, this is what we are trying to get you to do when it comes to branding and branding consistency. Is using it in everything. I know you're probably gonna be like, man, but and it's gonna be so tempting when you see all these other pretty flyers and they got pretty colors on it, but you have to be consistent. Okay, you have to be disciplined in utilizing your colors for what it is that you're doing. Okay, so don't flip-flop. That's a huge thing, is don't flip-flop. Now, another thing when it comes to building your brand, y'all, I'm giving y'all some tips from my book before it comes out. Another thing is your audience. This is how you're going to get brand visibility. Your audience. Don't try to brand and market your stuff and be like all things to all people. Narrow it down. Okay. Get focused on who it is that you're targeting. This helps with marketing and visibility, all right? Because you want your stuff in the face of those that it's for. Everybody will see it, but you really want to market towards your target audience. So you got to figure out who that is, and then that's how you market your stuff. Okay, let's say that your target audience, you're marketing for, I don't know, women entrepreneurs. Okay, that could be any woman entrepreneur. But if you're really trying to get focused and hit your target marketing curves, you guys, okay, then you want to break it down even further. You want to say women entrepreneurs in coaching, or women entrepreneurs in counseling. And you can break it down even further and say married women entrepreneurs, or single women entrepreneurs, or African American women entrepreneurs, or something like that. You can keep dwindling it down until you get your target audience, y'all. Okay, until you get your target audience. Now, my target audience is multicultural, because I deal with professional women, okay, who are getting back on their feet after going through life trauma, and helping them break self-sabotaging habits. Those are the women that I look for. And trauma could be job loss, it could be spouse loss, it could be divorce, it could be any of that. But that's my target audience, and I show them how to get rid of self-sabotaging habits, and show them that there is life after trauma. So those are the women, and I do market to men too, but mostly women. I try to keep the focus on the women. Those are who I'm marketing to. Okay, and so I look for I look for groups, and on Instagram I look for hashtags, y'all. Branding visibility has to do with the hashtags as well. And so I look for hashtags that say women empowerment. If that's what you're into. I'm an empowerment coach. So I look for women empowerment, women empowering women, women supporting women, empowering women, those types of deals. Your hashtag should go along with your branding, because this is what you're going to be known for. Okay. Now, again, we're taking the headache out of you marketing and creating marketing content to share on your social media, accounts and pages and whatever else you have out there. So this is what we're doing to take the headache out, is create these templates, y'all. Take an hour, please. And I'm telling you, this is what I do. I take an hour and I find what I need. I find the templates that I need, because I have so many templates, y'all. I spent like years creating templates. Okay. So I have templates on everything. Okay. So I have a template. If you need one, say, hey, you got templates for this. But seriously, I create my templates. Every Saturday, y'all, when I'm not flitting around the globe, I go over my marketing content, and I'm like, okay, have I used this in the last week? If I didn't use this particular template in the last week, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bring this one up, and they're going to think it's something new, and it's not. It's still one that I have. Repurpose what you have. Okay, repurpose what you have. Take the time to do it. Take an hour on your weekend, or hour when you're not doing anything, and create your templates, because once you create them, you're not going to have to do it again. Okay. You don't have to pay a marketing team to market your things if you would just take the time to create these templates yourself, and make sure that the templates that you create can be used over and over. So I suggest don't put dates on the templates unless they're interchangeable. You know what I mean? So if you have, like, I use my writing course. Everybody knows that writing course is coming up. So all I got to do is switch out the date and switch out the month. Everything else stays the same. I don't have to change the background. I don't have to go in and put anything extra. Everything stays the same. So I just change the date and the month. Okay. Nothing else changes. That's it. So refurbish what you have. Now, here's another way. I hope y'all writing this stuff down. Here's another way, all right, to make your to make your stuff move is go through your photos, or they say post on Facebook, but go through your photo content on your Instagram accounts, if this is where you're trying to do your branding, and go back, like, I don't know, let's say 6 months. Go back 6 months. Find something that you shared 6 months. It could be a nice quote. I just shared one and everybody thought it was brand new and it got so many hits. And it was like, I didn't come here to be average. I came here to be awesome. I posted that, like, I don't know, maybe 5 months ago. So I repurposed it. Okay. So I repurposed it and I reposted it. People have short memory spans, y'all. Okay. So they're not going to remember what you posted 6, 7 months ago. So bring one of those back about your archives and repost it. It works. That's how you can take the headache out of this stuff. Like my life coaching course, things, like I said, I just changed the dates and that's it on those. I just basically changed the dates and I shared them. But a lot of my things are repurposed. Okay. I refurbish, I repurpose. That's huge when it comes to branding. If you are busy and you don't have time, repurpose, you guys. Find something that you already created, all right, and refurbish it, all right. If it has a date and it was like, hey, happy new month, happy new, March 2021, all right, repurpose it. Take the 2021 off and say happy new month, March 2022, and repost. I guarantee you it's still going to get likes. It's going to get hits. Okay. So don't try to recreate the wheel. Create the wheel one time, refurbish and repurpose. Okay. Because I don't want you spending so much time in having a headache and said, you know what, I need my marketing to take off. I need my branding to be out there, but I don't have anybody to do it. You do it. All right. Sit down. Today is a good day to do it. Sit down and go through and create. I want to see if this will allow me. It wouldn't let me do it before, you guys. So we'll see. If I disappear, y'all, don't worry, I'll be back. Let's see. I want to open up. Let's see if it'll allow me to do it. My Chrome tab. Let's go to, there's nothing open over here. I don't have anything open, you guys. I don't have anything open. So let's see, because I want to give you guys a look. I want to show you how simple and easy this stuff is. Okay, yes, I do. I have a tab open. All right, let's share this screen. Let's see if it'll let me. That one. Let's share it. Okay. Here we go. We are sharing my screen right now over here. So let me take this out. This is on my Poster My Wall site. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys some of the things that I do. And all I do is the same thing. And I just refurbish. I repurpose and refurbish. I don't redo everything. Okay. Let's use like this one. Here we go. We'll use this one. So with this one, as you can see, there we go. Okay, there we are. You guys should be able to see that. As you can see, here's one of the ones that I use, and everybody sees that one. I do not change this out because this is one of my signature photos. This is one of my signature photos right here. So I leave it in there. The only thing that I change out is this. And if I have a different registration deadline, I'll change that. Other than that, I don't. I leave everything as is. So hopefully you guys can see that. There we go. Picture in picture. Let me know if you give me a thumbs up if you can see the screen up here. So I don't switch out anything. Thank you. I don't switch out anything. I'll leave all of this as is. I don't change anything out. All right, thank you. Okay, you guys. So see how I stay within my branding colors here? I don't stray far from it. I tend to stay there. And this is one that I can use this template over and over and over when it comes to my life coaching courses. I take all the guesswork out by creating this one time, because I know this is something, thank you, Christine. This is something that's not going to change. It's not going to change. And so all I do is take the dates out and change the dates, and that's it. I can still use this same template 10 years from now. And if I change my signature photo, then I'll just pop in a new photo. But everything else within this doesn't change. Nothing's going to change. Colors aren't changing, any of this. So I can just continue to use this over and over again. And I stay within my branding colors when it comes to this. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I have some stuff on Canva, because I want to do some things on Canva with you guys, so you can kind of get a glimpse. Oh, I do. I have some stuff on Canva as well. Okay. So let's go over to Canva. Oh, no. Okay. Let's go over to Canva. I think I want to go over to Canva. Nope, it won't let me. It won't let me switch over with you guys on here. But anyways, you guys know what I mean when I talk about Canva and the different color palettes. I was going to show you the color palettes that they have on Canva that you can create inside of the paid subscription. They have a whole palette, and when you use the paid subscription, it's going to ask you what your colors are. Okay, so before you go in there, make sure you know what your colors are, because it's going to ask you what your colors are, and it's going to create this color palette for you. So whenever, and then what it will do, it'll start showing you the different templates that are out there in your branding colors. Okay, so it's something that you activate inside of the paid subscription. Okay, guys. So all I really wanted to do today was just come on just to make this just a little bit easier for you guys. Does anybody have any questions? Because I do want to take questions, and this is the place to ask them, and I will answer them for you right here. If I didn't answer one of your branding questions, because this is just a mini masterclass on branding. This is not like a full-blown course. This is just something quick to get you started. Okay. When it comes to branding, you guys. Oh, and here's another thing when it comes to branding that you guys will notice that I do for most of my when it comes to like my marketing strategies, where you put your logo matters. Okay, I know most people would put it in the bottom right or the upper right or something like that. Mine are always at the bottom, depending on what template I'm using, are at the bottom left or in the center. But for most of my her stuff in the center, you only see that mostly on my ministry marketing things. For hers, it's mostly always in this bottom left, and that's where people's eyes go immediately. When I put a saying out there, when I make a quote or something on my hers page, it goes to that bottom left. And I try not to shift it. I try not to shift it around. Again, it's brand consistency. Okay. Nyla says, can you give some examples of type of engaging content on author's page? I'm trying to work on my Instagram page. Okay. So are you creating an Instagram author's page, or are you talking about your Facebook author's page? Because if you're creating an author page on Instagram, now when it comes to your public figure pages, okay, if it's not the business, all right, this is where the marketing strategies come in. We'll move away from the branding, okay, and get into marketing. Because if you're saying you're the type of engaging content on the author's page, because she's trying to work on an Instagram page, over there is more so of the content and not more so of the branding. Now, if you have a business or you have specific colors that you are utilizing when it comes to your author page, okay? Okay, so you're talking more about the marketing. All right, so you're more on the marketing side than you are on the branding side. Now, when it comes to the marketing piece, all right, again, you have to be consistent when it comes to your marketing. And she says she's talking about her author page. She also has a Facebook authors page. Listen, okay, those are public figure pages on when you create an author page. Please listen to me, people. When you create an author page on Facebook, okay, or Instagram, those are public figure pages, which means you are going to have to post fresh content at least twice a week on those pages. Those pages require you to be active on them because they're public figure pages. And because they're public figure pages, people need to see your face, which means that you need to be doing some lives, sort of like I'm doing a live right now, discussing what it is that you got the public figure page for. So if your public figure page is an author page, you need to do some videos, some live videos, if possible. If not, you can also record it and put it on there. But live videos is going to get you more engagement than recorded videos that you post. Okay, so live videos, because see how I'm engaging with you. That's because my Hers Life Coaching page is set up, and I'm also a public figure, okay? The life coaching page isn't a public figure page, but I'm a public figure, and so the engagement is this. This is what you do to get engagement. This is part of your marketing strategy. People have to see you talking about the content that you're going to be sharing with them on your author page, Nyla, and on your Instagram. So you're going to have to do some lives like this, okay? Talking about your book, talk about the journey in you creating the book, talk about anything that you have connected to the book. You got to be in front of the public eye because I saw your author page. I'm looking at it, and you are as an author or as a motivational speaker, you're going to be considered a public figure. So if you don't have if you're not doing anything over there, if they don't see any type of action going on those pages, you're not going to get a lot of engagement. So I advise you to do at least once a week, post content about the book, about what you have going on connected to the book, because I know you got a business connected to the book, about that, and then do a live as well once a week. Try to get in there once a week. If you can't do once a week, at least, okay, but try to squeeze it in there somehow, all right, because you got to be active on these pages, okay? That is huge. And thank you for asking that question, because a lot of people will create author pages and invite people to follow them, but then they don't do anything on the pages. All right, so you have to be active on those pages. Why are people following you? That's a question you have to ask yourself. I have all these people following me for what? What are they getting? What am I doing that's gonna keep them following me? That's gonna engage any type of interaction on these pages. And so for you, talking about the book, if you have create you some quick little flyers with your book on it, and direct people to where they can purchase the book, or if they can get a digital download. Those are the different types of things, y'all. And see how I'm doing this. I really don't do backdrops and all that. I don't feel they're necessary. Some people do. I'm only utilizing this one because it's still up. We never took it down. All right. It's still up. So I'm going to utilize it until the balloons are gone. But make sure that you have anything that you're talking about. All right. Because you're marketing. So for me, if I was trying to sell like anything, you need to have stuff like this. right? You need to have your content, but you need to have things like this in the video, in the live. If you're talking about the book, have a thing with the book, in the background, something so people can see what you're talking about. Okay, people are visual learners, and so make sure that it's visible what you're talking about. For me, because I'm talking about hers and different things like that, you'll see me in a t-shirt with hers on it. If I don't have the hers t-shirt on and I'm talking about her stuff, the mug will be somewhere present. I always have the brand visible. Okay, so with you having an author page, you should always, and you're talking about that book, the book should be visible some way, somehow. Some people create pop-up banners, and you can just have a pop-up banner or something when you're talking about it and you're doing this. Let them see stuff about the book. You don't have to let them see everything inside the book, but while you're talking, every once in a while, just say, you can get the book, you can do this, this, and this. Y'all, this is my note-taking book, Fix It Jesus, and it's in gold and black. It's my colors. But so if I was talking about this and I'm an author, let's say I wrote this and be like, Fix It Jesus. So I'm be talking about, it's like, hey guys, this is my new book called Fix It Jesus. You can get this book now, for early bird special or a new release special. You can get it for $9.99 over on Amazon, but if you get it from me, you can get an autograph copy, that type of deal. So that's how you get the engagement. Now, over on the Instagram side, you got to do the same thing. You're going to have to do at least one live or have some reels that are over there. Utilize the reels on Instagram and do a quick something. You can now, for your reels, you can use pictures. So take some photos of the book, take some photos of you do a book signing or you signing a book, sitting down at a table or something. Have someone take a photo of you signing the book and use that and put some nice music in the background. Yes, and you can put it in your stories as well to get engagement, because the stories will lead back to that post. So make sure that you're utilizing all of these different tools that they have out there, especially with public figure pages. I've yet to do my public figure page on Facebook because I'm active on all the other pages and I don't have time to be active on one more page. So I think my regular page is public enough. But when you create these types of pages, Nyla, you have to do that. Now, another way for you, if you're doing marketing and you have a business page, like this page is a business page, and hello to my people over on YouTube, is follow other author pages. Follow other author pages. Okay, and other business pages. If you have a business, follow other businesses. That's how you can get follows, and that's how you can get engagement. But you must be active on those pages. Okay, that's where a lot of authors get lost in the sauce, as we say, is they create the page and they post every once in a while. You have to be really, really active on those author pages or on your business pages like this. As y'all see me, I'm constantly posting stuff on this page. Now, here's the trick. No algorithm. Here's the trick. Post on your business page or your author page and then share it on your personal page. All right. Share, just click to share, whatever the post is, you just post it on that author page, share it now to your personal page, which people are going to see that you shared Nyla, Tasneem author page, which is they'll click on the post and it'll automatically capture the like, the love, the comment on the post over on the author page. So always, if you're trying to get that engagement and get follows, I guess that's what you're trying to do, or more engagement, always post on that page and then share it to your other pages. So that brings traffic that direction. Instead of just saying, hey guys, go follow. No, share it from that page. and they'll follow it that way. Now, sometimes it's good to say, hey, I just have an author page out there. If you would be so kind, go follow my author page at da 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 da. But again, you have to get your face out in other people's face. They have to see you, because your author page is a public figure page. So, anybody else have any questions? Anybody have any other questions? If you're on YouTube, please post your questions in the comments. I will see them as well. And if not, I think we've been on here for our allotted time. Oh no, we got 2 more minutes. Got 2 more minutes. Anybody have any questions when it comes to branding or marketing made easy? These are easy, quick things that you can do. The biggest thing is posting on your business page or your public figure page and share it over to your other pages. That gets quick engagement, quick traffic coming to that page. Okay. The other thing is you have to be consistent. All right. You must be consistent. People have to see you. And when they see you and you got a brand out there, they need to see you working the brand. Okay. They need to see you doing it. Wear the t-shirt. If you're not doing anything except for going to the mailbox, take a picture of you or video you going to the mailbox with it on, get your brand in the face of your target audience. And so they have to see it. That's brand visibility. If you're doing lives, make sure that you can pull your mug up. If you got a mug or if you got a pen and you're writing with the pen, something that is consistent with your brand. Here's another thing, y'all. These are the tips of summarizing. Stay in your branding color palette. Okay. Don't go outside that color palette. Other colors may look pretty. Oh my gosh, it may look great in other colors, but you're trying to be consistent in your branding. You're trying to get more engagement, all right, which will pull in clients if that's what you're doing, pull in more customers, all right? So you want to stay within your color palette. Remember, your logo and your colors should be within your personality and what it is that you're doing. Okay. Again, if you are in like the counseling, you'll see a lot of the pastel colors and things of that nature. When you see coaching, depending on what type of coaching you're doing, if you are an empowerment coach and you vibrant, then you need bright colors. You don't need pastels, because let me tell y'all what this does. And this is the psychologist in me. Pastels, it calms people down. Okay. That's what they're made to do. So if you are an empowerment coach and you're trying to get people hyped and you're trying to empower the people, don't use the pastels, because just visually the pastels are like calming. It's telling your brain, calm down, relax. Unless that's what you're doing. But empowerment is not. So you always see these bright primary colors like that, real bold lettering and things of that nature. If y'all notice chunky letters, text and stuff and fonts, I use that type of stuff because everything is bold, everything is loud, because I'm loud and I'm an empowerment coach. I'm waking people up, I'm shaking people up. So my colors will do that. Okay. So just think about that as you're choosing your colors. If you're not trying to calm the people down, or you're into the transformation and you're trying to slowly take them through and things of that nature, again, these types of colors, they're calming. If you're health and wellness, pastels work great for health and wellness coaching, or anything of that nature in counselings and stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying you can't use the bright, vibrant colors, but I'm just saying when you're into a lot of that, or the mentoring and stuff like that, some of that needs to be toned down. But empowering and stuff like that, where you're trying to move the people, bright colors. Okay, bright colors. Make sure that you're using text that people can read without doing this. Okay, because the moment people have to do this to read what it is that you have on your content, they're not gonna do it. All right, no lean ins. If you have to do this to see what it says, then that means other people have to do it too. And so you need to make sure things are big to where people can read it on the screen sitting this far back. Okay, they should be able to read it. You don't want them to have to squint to see what you're saying because they're not going to be interested. All right. Try not to have busy. This is all for branding. Okay, guys. And I'm helping you with your marketing. Try not to have busy backgrounds with your content templates. Okay. And flyers. Try not to make it busy. All right. You don't want it to so busy where they can't tell the A from the E and everything is blending together. You don't want a busy background. And you can have a lot of stuff, but just don't have it so busy that they don't know what they're supposed to do. It's like, am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to do that? You don't want to overwhelm the people with your flyers and things like that. Okay? You don't want to do that. Let's see if it'll let me pull up another one where I can show you. And make sure that you're using flyers when you're creating the flyers. Hey, Jennifer. Less the better. Yes. Or make sure it's spaced out. Thank you for that. Or make sure it's spaced out. Make sure that when you're using these different platforms, that it is the flyer size, the 8x11, because when you use the poster size, okay, when you use the poster size, it gives you more space. It does, but then that your brain automatically says, I need to put more stuff on it, and you don't, and then it's tiny, because even though it's a poster size, to get more stuff, you have to make everything tiny. And when you download and you look at it, you're like this, and you're like, oh my gosh. So people should be able to read it without leaning into the screen. Let's see if we can bring up one of mine. We'll share. I don't mind sharing my things with you guys over here because I want you to learn some stuff. I want everybody to learn. Let's see if we can get into. Yeah, we'll go back into my thing where I showed you guys a flyer that it could have went crazy. But because I understand how to make sure that it doesn't get crazy, this one. Here we go. Let's see if it'll bring it up. There we are. Let's bring that in a little bit. So this is the one that I used, and see the size. It's a 14. It's a 14 by 21. It's a 14 by 21 over here on this size. Now that is a poster size. Okay, I know that. I understand it's a poster size. So I made sure that I made things bigger to fill it up. Not that I put a whole bunch of stuff and I made things small, because people do that is they see this large poster and they're like, oh man, I can get all of my stuff that I want to talk about, every point on here. Don't put your talking points on your flyers. All right, this is branding, y'all, and marketing strategies. Don't put your talking points on your flyers. All right, save that for when you are marketing. Okay, save that when you share the flyer. Then you can put a couple of your talking points. As you guys see, I didn't put all of the check marks and everything on my flyer. I made sure everything was big enough that you had the pertinent information, which is just it's a masterclass. It's the title, the registration, and then like course materials will be emailed to you, all of that stuff. That's it. I didn't put all the talking, all of my tips and you know what you can learn on this poster size flyer. I didn't do that because I don't want people squinting, because I would have to shrink stuff down to fit all of that in there, and it makes it busy. It makes it so busy that they're like, oh my gosh, what am I reading here? Because you got 1,000,001 things. You want to get straight to the point. Okay, you want to get straight to the point. You don't want them reading the whole thing. I've seen on flyers where people say, well, you know what, this class is for those who are blah, 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 blah. Don't put all that on your flyer. Save some of that for when you're engaging people on your lives and said, hey, this class is for those who, boom, leave yourself some talking points. And when you share the flyers, leave yourself those talking points to say, you know, in this class, you will learn, boom, boom, boom. Those are your talking points. Don't put your talking points on your flyers, so that this flyer is not, and I left it in the poster size because I had never really used a poster size yet. And I was just experimenting, but I wanted to do it. But I recognized how I had to blow things up to fill in that space so that my mind wouldn't automatically say, ooh, Karen, you can put this on here, you can put this on here, you can put this on here, no, I want to keep the simple, the basic information that they need, what it is, how do they get it, when are they getting it, and where they can go for more information. That's it. Okay, that's it. Just the what it is, where is it happening, when is it happening, and how do I get it? Those are the 4 things. So don't put everything on your flyers, all right? And as you can see, again, this is my Let's Write class flyer. And again, it's staying within my colors. Even though Let's Write is, it really is a standalone class, but I offer it through my Hers Life Coaching and my publishing company, which my publishing company and hers, they have some of the same colors. Y'all see that I tend to stick with these colors because they're easy to work with, simple. I don't have to, it takes all the guesswork of what I'm going to do. And I can share this flyer on my hers Instagram account, and it doesn't knock off the color palette that I got going on over there. It doesn't knock off my branding that I have over there. It blends right in because I utilize the same colors. All right. So if you're doing that and you're working on branding on your Instagram accounts and you want those colors to stay within that color palette that you're using. So I wouldn't, go in and pop in some blue on that. No, it would always stay within these color palettes. And this is what I was talking about when it comes to finding your flyers. Make your flyers go along with your branding. I could easily remove my Let's Write and put my hers logo, and it would still work because I stay within those colors. Okay. Let's go and let's look at one more before I release you guys on today. And again, this is just branding. And these are some of the things that I use for all of my stuff. As y'all can see, I refurbish and I republish. I don't get too far away, and I don't, here's a flyer. We'll do this one. Do this one. That one. It comes up. There we go. And again, color palette. Now I can take this same, I can take this same flyer that I created over there, the same template. I can take this out, and I can easily take this out and take that out and just put a quote up there and still use this for something else. I can refurbish this. I would not have to recreate this and then just change the size to Instagram. Because when you tap this, it'll tell you what sizes, bring up the sizes, and just say an Instagram post, and it'll resize it down to an Instagram post. And I can put a quote in here and use this same template. I don't have to recreate another template if I don't want to. You know what I mean? And with the photo and everything. So this is what I'm saying. Make sure you have a signature photo so that you don't have to change it out all the time, and you can just continue to reuse your same templates. but take the time to create these templates. Just take an hour and just go through. This is postedmywall.com. I use them a lot because I just like all the things they have to offer when it comes to flyers and stuff like that. But Canva has a lot of social media size posts that are already ready. And all you got to do is pop in your photo, pop in your colors, pop in your content, boom, and you go. Okay. So this is quick stuff. This is easy stuff. Nobody is really hiring a marketing team. All right. So they're actually using these different ones. Just find those. I want to pull it up. Let's see. Find those, the ones that have, we'll use the Chrome tab. Let's see if it'll take me to, we'll open up a new tab. Okay. But find those templates that you can use over and over again, that you don't have to recreate, and all you got to do is pop your stuff in. So we'll find some of my things over here. Let's find it, because there's one over here I want to show you guys that you don't have to keep. Here it is, this one and this one. Let's look at this one right here. All right. So it's opening that one up, and see, in this one, I can utilize this over and over all day, every day if I wanted to. And all I have to do is, I don't even take this photo out. I leave this photo in and I change this. That's it. I don't remove the photo. I just change this. The last time they saw this one was like 6 months ago, I think. And then I reposted it last week. And all I did was change the wording here. Everything else stayed the same. I just refurbished what I already had. If I want to, I can take the photo out, replace the photo, and put something else. Or I can leave this and replace the photo and wait like another month and repost it again with a different photo. So this is the things that I'm talking about, is don't recreate. Just use what you have. Create all of these different templates and just use them, download them, and then just re-upload them and use them. That's all I do. Okay, guys. All right. So I think that's enough of the branding today. Hopefully, I made some sense of this. I was really trying to pull up the Instagram, but it won't let me do it. I think I would have to type it in or something, but it wouldn't let me share it. I was trying to share it and it wouldn't let me, because I wanted to give you guys a look at my Instagram account. But this is how I do it, and this is how I do it, fast and quick. I'm not over here creating stuff every day. I use the same templates that I already have, and I've downloaded them. So all I have to do is upload, and that's it. Sometimes I'll take the photo out, and I'll take where it says Think, Plan It, Do It. I'll take my photo out, take that out, and I'll just download that and save it. And so I can use it elsewhere. Like if I want to use it on the postedmywall.com site, I can take that and share it over on Post of My Wall and use those fonts and things they have over there. So it's quick stuff like that, you guys. It's taking all the headache out, taking all the guesswork out. And this is what the pros are doing. They're not hiring marketing teams. They're not spending months on creating this stuff. They're literally taking the time, at least an hour, and they're finding all these different templates, creating them one time in their colors, and they're saving them, and then they go back and they reuse. Okay. And so with that, anybody else have any more questions, comments that you would like to add? If this was a help, please let me know. They got price after a while. And that's Canva. That's what I said, Jennifer, when it came to Canva. What I did was I got the free 14-day. Y'all listen, I'm free as always me. I got the free 14-day. All right. I utilized that free trial period, that 14-day trial period. I used that, right? And I got as much stuff as I could. I got as many templates as I could in those 14 days. Okay. And so, so by the time my 14-day free trial ran out, I canceled it the day before the 14th day, so I wouldn't be charged for it. And now I have all these templates that I downloaded in those 14 days. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, whatever it takes, that's what you do when it comes to branding. So I sat there for those 14 days. Okay, I really did. I use free trials on everything, y'all. I use free trials on just about everything. This y'all. I'm trying to help y'all how to brand on everything, and I put my colors in. I create my templates, download them blank with nothing on them. Okay, all right. I get my colors together, download them all with no text, no photos on it, anything. I download them and I save all of them. And so, and then before I had to pay for some stuff, I'd be like, okay, cancel. Now for Canva now, in order for me to get my color palette the way that I wanted it, I did pay the $12. At that time, it was $12. I paid the $12, and for a whole month, you know, every other day I was downloading stuff in my color palette and saved everything. And then at the end of that month, I canceled my subscription. And now I have so many different templates, so many I can just do stuff for days. Okay. And then y'all, again, they do have free templates over there. Utilize the free stuff that they have and put it in your colors and download it, because when you see it free, this is what I'm going to tell you. When you see it free, put it in your colors, download it, and get it, because the next time that same template may not be free. Especially if it becomes really popular, they will put a price on it. Okay, y'all, these are marketing tips and strategies right now. So go through there, find some of the templates that you really love that are free, put them in your color palette, download them so you have them, because they may not be free like from 2 weeks from now. If everybody is like, it gets really popular, they'll remove it from the free. Okay. Thank you, Sister Shaquita. I'm so glad that it helped. Anybody else have any questions or any comments? Because if not, then I'm going to let you guys go. But thank you. And for those who are watching me on over on YouTube, thank you. And for those who are watching me here on Facebook, I thank you guys for joining me this morning. And hopefully I took a little bit of the headache out of branding and marketing. These are just real quick tips that you can utilize today. All right. And get you started. I'm telling you, just go over and get as much stuff as you can get. Thank you, Christine. Thank you. What's your YouTube? Dr. Karen D. Lomax is over on YouTube, Jennifer. So you guys listen, go over there, subscribe, y'all. I'm trying to get my YouTube following up and everything, y'all. I'm really trying to get back into this thing. So I'm utilizing that. Right here, you can follow me. As you can see, scrolling at the bottom of the screen is everywhere where you can follow me, at the YouTube, at my Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, y'all, on Pluto, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. On LinkedIn, or just Google me, y'all. You can Google me and I'll pop up. Okay, you guys. That's one of the awesome things about getting yourself out, branding, and becoming a real public figure. It's not about numbers. It's not what makes you a public figure. These are marketing strategies. It's not about the numbers. It's about the impact that you're making. And so you can Google me now. Over there, I'm a show enough for real, bona fide public figure. All right, all your platforms, they're all they're scrolling at the bottom of the screen, Jennifer. All of them: Twitter, my emails, the websites, all of that stuff. Everything is scrolling on the bottom of the screen. And so, thank you for everybody who joined me today. For those who are supporting, for those who are on YouTube, thank you guys. I know it probably sounded like I was rambling a little bit, but I had so much that I wanted to pack into this because I don't normally do these types of branding and marketing strategy sessions like this for free. So I was trying to give y'all as much as I could in this free session when it came to branding and marketing. So, okay, so it may have sounded like I was going in 50 different directions, but I was just trying to jam pack as much because I don't do these for free. So I was really wanting to start to give some different ones for free. Okay. But yeah, you can follow me on LinkedIn. You can follow me on Instagram, YouTube. Where else am I at, y'all? Everywhere. Google. That's all I'm gonna say because I got so many different platforms. I don't even remember. But you can Google me. But make sure that you reach out and let me know how this helped you. And I want to start seeing you guys post up some of your branding materials, with your colors. And if you need help, further help in branding or marketing strategies, I am available because I do business coaching. I am also a brand strategist, y'all, amongst other things. And so if you would like a session, you can book me. The booking request to do that is Dr. Lomax at hersllc.biz, y'all, or just email me on the Hers LLC at Yahoo, but I'll get it quicker when you use the Dr. Lomax at hersllc.biz. And we can set up an appointment for you and get you going in the right direction if you want me to work with you one-on-one to get your stuff out there. Trust me, it took me a while to get all of my stuff together and get out here and get it going. But once I figured out the tips and figured out some of the strategies that some of the other professionals were using out here, I decided I wanted to make sure that other people have access to it as well, because you shouldn't have to be worried and have headaches when it comes to branding, and they're not paying for it. They're using Canva and all this other stuff. And so it's just so many different things that you can do. But basically it is just taking the time out, being disciplined, sitting down for at least an hour for a weekend and creating your content. And then you can utilize your Facebook business pages that you have or your author pages, and there has a thing on it that says schedule to post, and you can cross post. Okay, guys, you can cross post from Facebook to Instagram, from Instagram to Facebook. Turn those things on so you're not having to post over here and then go post over there. Okay, you can cross post and you can schedule your things to post. And so these things, half the time my stuff is posted and I'm sleeping. Okay. I have things scheduled, and I utilize my time on the weekend to do that, to make sure I got my content calendar together and when I want it to post and at what time. So there's lots of free tools on these business pages and your Instagrams now where you can schedule those things to post and you're not feeling like an octopus and you're all over the place. Okay. All right, guys, that is it. So again, this is our first, as I said, this is our Coach to Coach, where I help coaches, consultants, authors, public figures, and everybody who's trying to go a little bit higher in their businesses and other entrepreneur avenues. That's what Coach to Coach is for. It's no longer Forward Friday. We're now officially Coach to Coach, and we have our own Coach to Coach mug. Okay, guys. All right. So I'm out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your Friday and be watching out for more of these Coach to Coach sessions that are going to be taking place. I call them mini master classes because they're an hour, and you get these free tips, tools, and techniques that all of us are using out here to make our lives just a little bit easier when it comes to branding and marketing. All right. I'll talk to you guys another time. Have a good day.